Hey everybody, it's Jamie here, and welcome to Travel Blog Jamie. Oh, it's like old times, isn't it? You might be wondering why I've got my phone there. Well, I am doing a behind the scenes vlog, hoping to release that in the next couple of weeks. So every now and then, I'm just going to take my phone and film the screen. So that's what I'm doing. And yes, I know my case looks absolutely horrendous, doesn't it? I do apologize about that. But look. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, newcomers. I can see there are some newbies here as well. It's great to have you all here. And I'll start off by saying cheers, my darlings. I know it's a school night and everything. Oh, I'm having a little drinky poos, just a cheeky Belvedere and some dirty, sugar-free Red Bull. You know I love that, don't you? So cheers. What are you all drinking? Got nibbles at the ready as well? I've just had some nice salt and vinegar crisps/chips. All got stuck in my tooth though, so I had to do a little bit of flossing. Cheers, my darlings. Very important to stay hydrated, of course. And what I love already is I can see it's early days, isn't it? But there's over 100 of you here to begin with, and I got 23 likes. Yay, 24, 25. Keep those coming, please. So, if you haven't been here before on one of my lives, well, we have the pleasure of each other's company for the foreseeable. Normally, around about an hour of me just chatting away, which is normal. I do it 6 times a day at school, you know. Last time we went, I think, above 1 hour and 8 minutes because you just kept going with your questions. I couldn't keep up. I think we've now had over the 3 lives 1,800 comments and questions. And like, I'm getting better at keeping up with you, though. I've got to be honest with you. I'm feeling quite proud of myself. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you could see this. Woo! Yay! Awesome. I might wear this t-shirt on my next cruise. We'll see. Anyway, so I hope you got your drinks to hand. I hope you got your nibbles to hand. Got your feet up. It's a bit chilly in the UK at the moment, those of you here. So the nights are drawing in. I love this time of year. I quite like it when it gets a bit cozier, and I still wear my t-shirts and shorts actually indoors. Sorry about that. We've got a lot to talk about today in terms of the cruising world, the travel world, and as always, please don't forget to give this video a cheeky little like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for my bi-weekly travel and cruise vlogs. You know it makes sense. Look, I can do that without reading it now. Well, that's awesome, isn't it? If you want to get a little bit more up close and personal with me, come over to Facebook. It's Jamie W. Robbins. You will be warmly welcome over there. I tend to post most of my pictures and loads of rubbish about what I'm doing during the daytime, evenings, what I'm cooking, what I'm going to see at the cinema. That's what you'll find on Facebook. So if you want it a little bit more personal, come on over, folks. When I get off here, I'm hoping to see some of you have clicked on friends, okay? I'm on Threads, I'm on X / Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, all at Travel Blog Jamie. So hopefully see you in some of those. Right, it's all happening. It's that part of the evening already. It's all happening. Job number 1 is really ramping up now. I have had 6 vlogs on MSC Virtuosa for your pleasure and viewing, of course. So I hope that you're enjoying those. The last 2 are out this Wednesday and Saturday, in fact. So please enjoy those. I won't be around for live chat on Saturday when there's the premiere, because we should be flying off to Palma de Mallorca from London Gatwick. More about that a little bit later. I'm also in the middle of filming a behind the scenes vlog, which Matthew attempted to do that, and it didn't necessarily go according to plan. He doesn't realize you need a bit of a storyboard. You've got to, have some continuity there. So he's going to keep practicing at that. In the meantime, that's exactly what I'm doing. If you were here at the very beginning, you will notice I was filming the screen. That you'll all be famous. You'll all be on the vlog if you've been commenting. Hey, I can see comments. Hey. Was hoping to see the jumper with the false collars. Don't you worry. Mr. Morgan, that is going to be on the behind the scenes vlog um, that I'm filming. I'm going to be wearing it to work tomorrow, so it'll be there. Evening, everybody. It's nice to see you. By the way, if you're posting questions right now, yeah, far too early. You might need to copy and paste them. I'm not going to scroll all the way back up there, am I? My goodness me, I'm too busy drinking to be doing that. Keep those likes coming as well. The other thing about the behind the scenes is it's going to be essentially kind of like day-to-day life, even at work, at home. The old ratties are in there somewhere. A little trip I had today to London. And also I talk a lot about the mechanics of vlogging, of setting this kind of event up as well. I think it's kind of a fun vlog. Oh, and out and about around Amazingstoke, the land of dreams. It's where dreams come true. It is. You think that's Disney World, don't you? It ain't. It's right here in Basingstoke. If you're ever in Basingstoke, just let me know. We'll go for a little drink or something, okay? A little drinky poos would be nice. We are off to London Gatwick this Friday evening, straight from work, staying at the Premier Inn. Oh, how exotic is that? And then flying off to Palma de Mallorca early in the morning with TUI, hopefully. All sorts of storms coming in, aren't there? I think, my loves, to the UK. So I'm sure we'll be fine at dodging those. So we're flying off to Palma de Mallorca. We've then got a sea day on board Marella Voyager before we head off to, don't know the order, we've got San Rafael in southern France. We've got Barcelona, which will be on our anniversary, 11 years. Oh, apparently that's steel. So that's just perfect being on a ship, you know? I love that. We are heading to Italy. We're going to Rome, Pisa, and Corsica as well. I've just booked like a little train journey up the mountains, so hopefully it's not peeing down with rain. To those of you who've just joined, I can see the numbers are starting to go up now. Fabulous. Cheers one more time. I'm going to have another sip. I wish I could do this at school. Like, you get dry mouth and everything when you're talking constantly, you know. Give me one moment. I'll be with you. And there you go. I also have some exciting news coming up. Well, I'm excited anyway. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet because I haven't told me mum yet. That's my job for tomorrow. But I'm going to let you know during the next live exactly what happened towards the end of last week and what that means for me moving forward. So make sure you tune in the next time. Bye, everybody. Have a lovely journey down to Southampton. I hope it's not too smelly down there. Not many people on that train. One day I'm going to get a big sign, actually, saying Travel Blog Jamie live right now. Maybe they could join us as well. As always, I have a question for you, my lovelies. I have a question for you, and I'd love for you to pop them in the chat. As you'll see on the behind the scenes vlog that I'm releasing, I actually went through all of your comments from 2 weeks ago to make sure I know exactly what you were answering. And it helps sort of guide the way I make vlogs, the kind of trips that you're hoping I take, the kind of things you want me to be vlogging about. Really, really helpful. And of course, there were lots of lovely comments there as well, which I really did appreciate. So the question for you, and I'd like you to comment in the chat facility, if you don't mind, how well do you know me? This is about, okay. What is my favorite non-alcoholic beverage and my favorite alcoholic beverage? So I want you to pop those answers in the chat, please. Okay. What is my favorite non-alcoholic beverage and my favorite alcoholic beverage? Whilst you're doing that, we need to talk about something really serious, actually. Poor Shirley. If you don't know Shirley, Shirley is somebody on one of the MSC Facebook groups who was really aggrieved, really upset with me. Because when I was on MSC Virtuos, I posted some pictures of my cabin. I always do that, don't I? Doesn't matter what kind of cabin it is, my loves. I always post about it, okay? And she was outraged. She thought I was rubbing everybody's noses in it because I was in Yacht Club in a deluxe suite. Absolutely outraged. Everyone sort of took to the page, start having a go at poor Shirley. Like, what? Can we only post about inside cabins now, Shirley? And the vlog I released this week, oh my goodness, the only comments I've had pretty much are about poor Shirley and making you laugh. I think I did something rude in the vlog as well. I think I used two fingers, not the peace sign, the other way around. So I'd just like to formally and publicly apologize to poor Shirley for doing that. If you're here, Shirley, I still think you're a bit of a douchebag, but I apologize. Oh God, did I just call her a douchebag? I apologize for that. Oh no, I'm apologizing twice. Basically, everyone, poor Shirley. I'm sure you agree with me. Okay, let's have a look at your answers. Keep those likes coming. Not at 100 yet. We've got iced coffee, we've got espresso martini, we've got vodka and Red Bull, we've got sugar-free Red Bull. Yeah, hashtag Paul Shirley, iced coffee, espresso martini, vodka, Red Bull, sugar-free. Oh, iced coffee and frozen margarita. Do you know what? You are all correct, actually. My favorite non-alcoholic drink is definitely an iced coffee. Yes. And my favorite alcoholic drink is definitely an espresso martini. I love my Savvy Blanc. Someone said that earlier. I do this a lot, apparently, don't I? Ding, 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 ding. I don't know what that's about. I love a little bit of vodka with sugar-free Red Bull. I don't mind the odd porn star as well, if I'm honest with you, my loves. Don't judge me for that, okay? I like them bitter, though. Sour, bitter, all of the above. So you know me really well. Fantastic. Okay, thank you for that. So it is now over to you. When you say iced coffee and Savvy Blanc, you don't mean together, do you? That would be grim, wouldn't it? It's over to you now with your questions. As you are typing those out, I did actually print off a couple questions that people sent me in advance. Shaky, what a name! Shaky on YouTube asks, apart from Disney, what's been your favorite land-based holiday? Well, as you know, I don't tend to work in favorite, normally plural favorites. And I have to say, I loved my 2 weeks on the Amalfi Coast in Italy. Did so much from there. That was amazing. The Maldives. Oh, God, I've been there 3 times. It was the first vlog I ever made. It was terrible, but it's great memories looking back at that. The Maldives is just stunning. Thailand, love Thailand. We were there when the Icelandic volcano erupted, actually, and got stuck in Thailand for an extra week. Now, you might think that was a great thing to happen, but essentially we were shuttled to Bangkok, to the airport, told you can't fly anywhere, and given a map, which basically was a map of Bangkok, which is quite big, by the way. And they circled the areas we shouldn't stay because they were dangerous, and off we had to go. And then we ran out of money. I was there with my sister and niece. We didn't have any money left. It was quite stressful eventually, I have to say. But, Thailand is fantastic. Love Hong Kong. Loved our week in Andalusia and California. Oh, God, there's so many places now. I'm thinking about Geiranger Fjord and Geiranger itself in Norway. I don't know. One last question before I go to yours. Jammy14751, is that even real? Is that a scammy account? I don't think so. On YouTube, how is Matthew finding life on camera? Well, he ain't here now, is he? So Matthew's working very hard, actually. He said he might come along to our next live right after we've got back from the Marella cruise. So that would be nice if he can do that. You never know, he might just pop in later. You never know with a Matthew, do you? So his life is not necessarily on camera. Some people have been complaining at me as well that I'm really mean, that I've not taken him on all the cruises. And it's like, oh my gosh, I'm cruising every 3 weeks due to my new working contract. Matthew still works full time in his job and therefore isn't able to get all that time off work. So please forgive me. I'm not trying to be mean to Matthew or anything like that. It's just our working patterns are at the moment completely different. Okay, so I'm really sorry. I did say to him, actually, it would be nice if you could appear on the Marella vlogs be a little bit more visible. And he looked at me. I think that might mean no, but we'll see. Okay, so he's not really on screen. Every now and then makes an appearance, doesn't he? Okay, let's get to your questions, folks, because I've been yabbering on forever. I'm really sorry. I'm going to start where I call it Aunt Bessie is. Hi, Jamie. Thanks. That's not a question, but hi, Aunt Bessie. I'm going from there. So if you posted a question before that, you might need to post it again. Okay, I could see from some of your posts, Jamie, this is from, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Is it Yana or Jana James? You haven't had a great week. I'm not a stalker, honest. Oh, that's okay. I've actually got some stalkers. So, come along for the stalking. You are very welcome. The last couple of weeks at work haven't been great. I will be honest. I won't go into too many details, especially as some of my students might be sneaking on here watching. You never know, do you? It's not been the greatest couple of weeks, and I've got to be honest with you, it's not because of my students. My students are pretty much awesome. They really are. They make me laugh. I'm quite serious with them, but they know inside, deep down, they make me laugh. I think that's something I'll go into a little bit later. As I said, in a couple of weeks' time, I need to talk to my mum about it first. Will Maffel make a guest appearance tonight? Well, I don't know if Maffel's even watching tonight. So I don't know. I'd say it's remote chance, but like I said, he might be here next time. Gaynor says that would be interesting. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but I'm sure it is super interesting. Hi from Warrington. Hi, Masha. People still mentioning my favorite drinks. Would a 4-day PA? Oh, are you talking about working for me, Donna? is that what we're saying here? I don't know if you finished that sentence or not. Victoria Teese would like a shout out because it's her birthday. She's 72. I'm just joking. Let's all say a happy 27th birthday to Victoria Teese. P.S. Your vlogs are amazing and got us into cruising. You are welcome. Oh, you're not going to have much of that left. Shout out, happy birthday, Victoria, and that's a perfect opportunity for me to have a little sip. Shani says, 194 watching. Oh, it's just gone up to 200. Only 76 likes. Get liking, people. Absolutely. Shani knows her business. I can see it's over 100 now, though, so thank you. Donna Cooper says, oops. Donna, you're going to have to give me more info than that, my darling. Lynn, have you seen the first episode of The Good Ship Murder on ITV, which is filmed on MSC Virtuosa? Good question, Lynn. Okay, my darlings. I'm not one for the TV. I'm really not. I'm a Netflix man, but I also like Strictly. Okay. All these sort of cruisy type things and murder on the boats, the ships. It ain't for me. I'm really sorry if anyone from MSC is watching. I'm sure it's awesome, amazing. I just haven't got time for that sort of stuff, really. Sorry. Anybody watch it? Anyone have any opinions on it? Maybe if you tell me it's good enough, maybe I have a little look. Chaz and Dave are laughing, crying. I don't know why. Hopefully it's a happy cry, though. Liz and Dave. I always call them Chaz and Dave, sorry. Stacey says we've been married 16 years this year. Oh, together for 23 years as we met when we were 17. Oh, that is so cute. Where and how did you two meet? We met on New Year's Day, actually, in Crystal Palace at the pub. Crystal Palace being London, by the way. When Matthew first saw me, I was sat down on the lowest chair you can imagine. And I'm not very tall. He was like a giant towering above me. And he was like looking down at me like that. He was like, what is that tiny thing down there? That was me. Hi. So we met in a pub, basically, Crystal Palace, London. And the rest is history. Steel. Jenny Ginny. Oh, I like that. Jenny Ginny. Question. Tell me about. Hi, Jamie. Can you book a flight independently and just book the cruise with P&O? Yes, I believe you can do that. I think there's an option at some point in the booking where you can remove the flight. And given the Maleth Aero fiasco, let's not talk about that too much. I think more people are probably doing that at the moment. Donna, would a 4-day P&O cruise to Amsterdam be like a hen stag do party? No, I don't think so. I don't actually think hen staggy type things are necessarily allowed anymore. You're certainly not allowed to dress up and wear this sort of t-shirt. I don't think anymore either. I've done lots of short cruises. I've done 2-nighter, 3-nighter, 4-nighter, 5-nighter. Yeah, some people say like booze cruises, but I don't know. I've been on long cruises, and some people are just absolutely wrecked every night, So I don't see it like that. I really don't see it like hen stag do party. I'm going on a 4-nighter to Amsterdam on Arcadia next month, in case anyone wants to join. I don't think it's like that, Donna. Marsha booked my second cruise next August on Marella. Congratulations. Stacey, merch. Stacey, you've written that 3 times, I think. When can we buy it? Okay, so the merch thing. Yeah, designs are there. I think I'm going to have to do it rather than creating a shop. If I created a shop for you to buy merch from, okay, it would cost, I think it would cost you way too much, way above the odds. So I'm thinking of buying in merch myself and then advertising it every now and then. And if you wanted to buy it, it would be through me. It would be so much cheaper if I did it that way. Okay, but I'm so sorry I haven't got onto that yet. Maybe with my unexpected news that's coming in a couple of weeks, maybe I can start looking into that. We'll see. Sorry, Stacey. I know merch. Chaz and Dave, did your whites remain white on white night on MSC? They did actually, and so did my underwear, which was grey. Oh no, that would be grey, not white, wouldn't it? Everything remained white, even when I had a massive slab of pizza, which was literally bending like this with tomato dripping down. I stayed white, perfectly crystal clear white. There you go. Kevin Morgan, I think Jamie would be a good character on The Good Ship Murder. Kevin Morgan, what do you mean by that? Are you talking about me being murdered, killed off in the first 5 minutes? Or being the what do you mean? Oh my gosh, there's double the number of viewers as to likes. Come on, folks, please do like. It cheers me up. It raises my self-esteem, doesn't it? Yeah, Kevin, I need more details. Hi, Kathy, nice to see you. I still love your little poodle picture. Is it a poodle? Gosh, I hope it is. Chrissy, question. My husband asked to do you and Matthew. Do you and Matthew do anything nice? This is why punctuation is so important. When come off solo cruises. Oh, well, when I got off MSC Virtuosa, you might have seen the vlog. No, you haven't seen that vlog yet. It's the disembarkation day. That's out on Saturday. Matthew collected me from Horizon Terminal in Smelly Southampton, the cruise capital of the UK, nay the world. And whisked me off to Winchester, where we stayed in the Black Hole, I think it's called. Sounds dodged, doesn't it? More on that later. But yeah, we spent the night in Winchester, so that was a nice thing to do. And Matthew was coming away with me the night before my Arcadia cruise as well next month. We're staying at Chilworth Manor. It's one of the few Southampton / on the outskirts of Southampton hotels that I haven't been to or filmed. I know some of you are looking forward to seeing what that's like. Me too, actually. Kieran, hi Jamie, Kieran and Sam. Hi Kieran and Sam. Oh, you've got 2 glasses of red there. Good for you. Andrea, question. Have you got any cruises planned on any of the new ships? Queen Anne, we will be on in the summer, actually. Marella Voyager is the newest ship in the fleet, of course. We went on the newest ship in the Disney fleet, Wish. So, yeah, I'm not one for booking onto maiden voyages, if I'm honest with you. I've seen so many get cancelled, and then the next cruise be the maiden. I don't really want that to happen. And also, I just think the crew need a little bit more time to get into the groove, don't they? For serving and a bit of pace and, I don't know, find their way. So we'll be on a new ship, but it won't be the maiden. Commodore Steve. Oh, I love that name. I tried to film the boarding process on Pinot Avia Saturday and got stopped. No different to your post. Did you have permission? It depends, though. Where were you filming, Commodore Steve? You might notice I film as I go into the terminal, and there are places where I stop filming because I know I've got in trouble before. and then I sort of pick up again. I'd be interested to know where you were filming. And also, I suppose, be careful about some of the staff there. Very often people are sort of walking, filming, and the staff are right there in front of them looking at them. So that might have put a few people off, maybe. Poacher 551. Why 551? Really intrigued by some of your names. Loved watching you on MSC in Yacht Club. Still doing room service breakfast, which we love doing. Oh my God, I love a bit of room service. I've got to be honest with you, a room service breakfast. Kathy says, "Hi Jamie, are you getting a TV gig?" No, not that I'm aware of. Are you aware of something, Kathy, that I'm not? I'll tell you one thing though, please put a good word in for me. I don't really mind which channel. Maybe a Netflix series would be nice. Put a good word in for me. People are wishing some of our members happy birthdays. Pete NE, sorry about the train. I think that one's off to London. Hi, Jamie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What are we thanking each other for? We followed your recommendation for the Harbour Hotel in Southampton. It was absolutely fantastic. Oh, I love the Harbour Hotel and Spa. I really do. And the rooftop bar. Oh, it's just a nice, special place. I actually saw quite a good deal there for, I think, was it next weekend? I think it was Sunday. Yeah, good deal. You got to search for them though. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank God. I always really worry when I recommend something and people actually listen to me and go, ah. Currently in the North Sea on MSC Euribia with the Wi-Fi package. Well, you know what? Wi-Fi is getting better and better, stronger and stronger on some of these cruise lines now. All right, Kathy. Oh, Kathy, you've retracted a message. You know, we always talk about retracting messages. We are all friends here. You don't have to retract anything with Travel Blog Jamie, Uncle Jamie. Even rude stuff. Put the rude stuff up. I love the rude stuff. Have you watched Lucifer on Netflix? Sorry, Chrissy, I haven't. Percy with a big P. Sorry, that goes back to a comment Percy made much earlier. Sorry we missed you last night. Oh no, I'm on the wrong one. Did you get any joy with P&O regarding flight change to Caribbean? Oh, I mean, I wasn't expecting any joy with P&O when it comes to flying with Malith. They did release a seating plan, and you could book seats. But then, of course, it didn't work for about a week. We did manage to reserve seats, and at the moment, it looks like we've got exit row seats, so we won't be as cramped, unfortunately, as most of that plane full of poor people, unless they move us, which is highly likely as well. We're not getting our hopes up on that one. Jolly Jules, that's a lovely name as well. Hi Jamie, sorry I missed you last night. Jules and Charles, yeah, that was my patron, tier 4 patron chill and chat on Zoom, which we do once a month. John Brewster, other ship staff company always happy when you're filming on board, or do you have to be a bit sneaky? Actually, they've been brilliant. I've heard of a couple of vloggers where they've had some issues on Norwegian cruise line. I haven't had any of those issues. And you know what? There are times if it's busy, you might notice I try not to film it when it's really busy. And if it is, it will be from sort of looking behind backs of heads and so on. I would ask, definitely. I haven't yet had any problems ever. The only problem I had was a bit of a snotty family, actually. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? They were really snotty, though. They were. It was at the Harbour Hotel. We were outside having our breakfast, and I was just panning around. I wasn't like walking around. I was just panning. They were over in the corner, so I wasn't getting them in film because they had their baby there as well, or toddler screaming, crawling, whatever they do. And then she came over to me, the mum, and said, "Do you make sure it's not in your video, please?" And I was sort of taken back, not because she'd asked that. She's got every right to ask that and check that I haven't filmed her child. More the fact that she literally came up to me like that and just delivered it with that sort of tone. I don't like tone. I really don't. Tonally inappropriate. So I sort of went back to her. Of course, it's not in it. Like, going to talk to me like that. Mirror image. Yeah, snotty, I call that. I better have another drink, and gosh, look at this, look. Nearly run out. I might actually talk very, very freely if I had another one of these. Trekker, it's an update of Triangle. I don't know what Triangle is. Sorry, is that to do with the murder mystery thing? Commodore Steve, lol, it was bad. Seats in the Sky Bar and no queues to get off. Or is that IT was bad? I'm not sure. Cruising Gaze. Oh, hi! I know you from Instagram. We thought Good Ship Murder was harmless. A good Sunday night watch. Oh, I mean, I'm not really fond of harmless. I like either pure trash or pure horror. I'm nowhere in the middle. I'm glad that you're liking it. Death in Paradise on a Ship, says Kevin Morgan. Gosh, I feel like I'm not part of your club, everyone. Don't forget to keep liking. Don't forget to keep liking. Who is my fave on Strictly? I don't remember the names of them all. What's the name of the actress who dances with Giovanni? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've forgotten. I love those two. I think they're a great couple. Angela Rippon, of course, she actually makes me cry when I watch her. I just think she's inspirational. And the older I get, the more I cry, as some of you might be aware. Oh, I haven't cried on the last few ships, though, have I, in the vlogs? I haven't. I'm doing really well. Mark says I'm going on P&O Azura in December to the Canaries. Have you been on that one? Yes, I've been on Azura. I've been to the Canaries. If so, did you like the ship? Azura needs a bit of a refurb, if I'm honest with you, although we're going on Azura for a Canaries cruise in January, so it clearly hasn't put me off that much, but she does need a bit of TLC. Any tips for Tenerife, Madeira, La Palma? Oh my God, Mark, I'll be here all night. Yes, watch my vlog. Just search Travel Blog Jamie, Ventura, Canary Island Cruise. It was over Christmas as well. What I will say, though, is Madeira, I just don't think you need... people might want to comment on this. Do you really need to do anything in Madeira other than independent? I don't think so. You can walk down the promenade, take the cable car, get the little basket back down if you want. Madeira is the kind of place, Funchal, the kind of place you just want to walk, get lost, and find yourself. That was really deep, wasn't it? I can imagine someone like Kevin Morgan rolling his eyes at me now, thinking, what can I say that's funny to that? Fuerteventura, there's actually a lovely beach resort right next to where the ship docks. Tenerife, I would go up Mount Teide, the volcanic, it is a volcano, it's a volcanic island. Go up Mount Teide. That's my recommendation there. Love the views from there, like another world. John from Basingstoke. Yes, John, did all your dreams come true in Basingstoke? Did they? On Iona in a couple of weeks. Is the chef's table worth a go? Depends who you ask. Basically, the chef's table is now the buffet area. It's sort of sectioned off. It looks lovely, by the way. Lots of beautiful white, crisp, clean white tablecloths, etc. I think it's pretty much the same menu as the main dining room. Is it worth it? I've never done it because I don't tend to dress up so much for that sort of thing anymore, do I? I'd say it's worth a go. I think have a go at everything, and then make up your own mind. I'd have a go at it. Lynn, me again. We stayed at Southampton Harbour Hotel for a couple of nights last week. Brilliant, loved it. Yes. Liz, sorry I'm late. Glad to be here. I'm really glad you're here, Liz. In fact, I've been waiting for you, Liz. Liz, thank you for being here. Lady Jessie Coyne. Woo! Going on Arvia. We've got, thank you, Jesus. Yes. Awesome. Lots of Arvia and Iona cruises coming up for you. Cruising with Molly. We wouldn't go to Chef's Table on Iona again. Just found it too rushed and food wasn't anything special. Well, I don't think it's any different from the main dining room on that night. Stacey says, my son Ruben would love to know what your favorite food to order is from a room service. He's a big fan. I think it depends on the cruise line, but I'm a big fan of getting a big pizza. Oh yeah. Have you seen my vlogs? I literally lie in bed with a pizza. I'm such a lush. Watching a horror film or something, love a bit of pizza. Matthew likes what I call a double meat palace. It's like a double burger, cheese, bacon, fries, double meat palace. Oh, do you know the reference? If you know the reference, please put that in the chat. I'd love to know if you know the reference about double meat palace. Millie, question: have you been on a Virgin cruise? How do you find it? We saw the TV program put us off. Yeah, I don't think Virgin Voyages did themselves any favors with that TV program. I only saw a couple clips, and I thought that's not the Virgin Voyages experience I had when I was on Scarlet Lady. I loved it. It's up there with one of my preferred cruises. Actually, it's a breath of fresh air. Things are a little bit different, from the food to the entertainment. Yeah, I nearly got myself a tat on board as well. It was just a little bit too pricey for me. I've got tats already. You don't need any more, do I? I loved Virgin Voyages. My only complaint is the pool is too small, which I've said on here before. But the open deck areas, they're great. It's very unique. So I'd like to go again, actually. Thank you for your question. Chrissy, she loves it there. Had porn. No, she didn't. Oh my God. Love it there. Had my prom there at Chilworth Manor. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, this is what happens when it's live, I suppose. I'm really pleased that you enjoyed your prom at Chilworth Manor. I will report back. I'm sorry, Chrissy. How awful that I said that. Shani has a question. Off on Iona in over a week. Have booked lunch at Harbour. Oh, lovely. Is it really? I love Harbour. I love the lunch and the dinner and any mealtime at Harbour. I had an amazing pasta dish there. Their pizzas, they've got a pizza oven up there, is fantastic as well. It's a little bit on the pricey side, but you got the views, the service is great. Perfect. Oh, Sheila, you are naughty. Sheila, naughty. How far are you from Stonehenge? Sheila reached out to me elsewhere, might have been Facebook, saying, Jamie, is it true that you live near to Stonehenge? Because apparently I said it about 100 times on my vlog this last week. Naughty lady Sheila. Yes, actually, Sheila, I do live near Stonehenge, about 40 minutes away. Kathy's talking about someone called Stanley. I don't know who that is. Minnie has a question. When are you going on Queen Anne? That's next summer, August. Commodore Steve, same as you. In what sense? What are we trying to say here? Jackie Tiffany. Oh, that's a good, sturdy name. Is there any chance that you might convince your cousin to go on a cruise, please? Oh, my goodness. Family. I mean, if my vlogs haven't convinced anyone to go on a cruise, then probably not. Tell me more, Jackie. Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. I didn't realize. It is so funny. And I've got family members I haven't seen for years on here. It's just, that's making me smile. That's so cute, isn't it? That's so lovely. Poacher 551. Can someone explain to me what that means? Poacher. Loved watching you on MSC in the yacht club. Still doing. Hang on a minute. Oh, I'm sure that's like a bit of deja vu. We'll be doing that on your recommendation on Bolette at Easter. Fred Olsen. Oh God, I love Fred Olsen. I'm hoping to go to the Wave Awards next month. Actually, I haven't booked me seat yet. Might be on the Fred Olsen table. Hope so. If I go to that, I'm going to really document it well this time. Last year, I just got wrecked and I got off at the wrong train station and ended up having to get a 40-minute cab back to my hotel. And I was a nightmare at work the next day. Those poor children, if they ever think back to that day, they'll be like, oh God, he was in such a bad mood. Yes, I was hungover and broke, but it was a good night. I'll document it this time if I go. Have I been to the Dark Arts Bar in Southampton? Asked Jordan. That's so weird you should say that, Jordan, because Matthew was only talking about it a few days ago, saying we need to book into that. Yeah, a bit of a Harry Potter vibe going on there, and you like Chilworth Manor. So yeah, we are going to head to the Dark Arts Bar in Southampton, hopefully in the not too distant future. It looks like my kind of thing. Hey, Paul Doody. Thank you for loving my vlogs. Oh, Paul, you give me a little kiss at the end. That is so cute of you. Thank you. I'd really like to get to at least 200 likes in this session, if that's all right, people. Keep them coming, please. Here comes, here comes Kevin Morgan. Jamie is the new Judith Chalmers, new and much younger, of course. Jamza is late. That's all right. We forgive you. Poacher, no idea why 551. It's my hubby's YouTube. Oh, okay. Advertising. Go, go, go. Jenny. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Jenny. I'm planning on booking a Marella cruise. So sad the American Dream cruise isn't continuing next year. I know, that's really sad. Have you got a favorite cruise destination? If you're sailing with Marella, might I suggest, and maybe other people have some ideas, trying the Adriatic. I wouldn't try the Adriatic itinerary that has both Ancona and Rijeka, however. They are not the most interesting ports. There are far better in the Adriatic, but also they are going to be doing their first Asian cruises, I believe. I would look at one of those two personally if you're going with Marella. Jenny, current offer £150 per night in November at Harbour Hotel. That's great for the Harbour Hotel and Spa. By the way, you know, we're talking about a 5-star luxury experience here. I think it's well worth that. There's no doubt about it. The guy with no brain using 100% of his brain says hello. Well, hello to you too. Are you a student from my school? I've seen this name before. I think you're a student from school. I'm just going to put that out there. Oh, it's Michael Stonehousable. That's one of my favorite surnames. Is it real? Hi, Jamie. What think the best Disney boat? That is the cutest question ever. That's making me laugh. And let me have a sip so I don't laugh more. I have to be honest with you. The original, the Magic. I just think just perfect size, not too busy, amazing adult facilities. I really like the original. There you go. Jamza, hi Jamie, hope you enjoyed your MSC Virtuosa. Hopefully that's come across on the vlogs. Bye everybody. Oh, let's make sure they can see this. Poor Shirley, poor Shirley, poor Shirley. Sorry. Have you ever seen a dolphin on a cruise? Yeah, I've seen loads of dolphins. Oh, God, that was a bit high pitched, wasn't it? The dolphins can probably hear me. And whales as well. Okay, in the Atlantic and the Pacific. It's actually really special. In fact, one of my first cruises was on Azura, a 17-nighter round trip from Southampton to the Med. We saw so many dolphins on the way down. I did catch them. They are on my vlog in case you want to have a look. Cruise Gaze, we stayed at the Grand Harbour for the Grand Harbour is not the same as the harbour though, is it? For our wedding cruise, and it wasn't great. And then you recognise you should have gone to the harbour. Yeah. Tina Weber, hashtag snotty family. Absolutely, Tina. Talking about that family who were with me. Emma P, do you still take late night snacks on your cruises or do you just not show us? Okay, so yes, but when I was on MSC, because I was in the yacht club, they kept bringing me snacks. You might have seen me filming what was on the table in the living area. In the mini bar, there were crisps. There were nuts. We all like a few salted nuts, don't we now, my loves? So I didn't need to. I was going to, and I thought, no, I want to make the most of all the nibbles in the cabin. So when you saw me eating things in the cabin, those were my late night snacks. Oh, but the other thing about MSC Virtuosa, you might have noticed this, my late night snacks turned into going to the pizzeria, didn't it? And bringing back slabs of pizza to the cabin. So, I mean, I was eating a lot, basically, wasn't I? But yeah, we still like our nibbles. We'll still be doing that. You might, if you watch the Disney Wish, which was my previous cruise, you'll have noticed we had a bag of treats in a Halloween bag as well. Mark says, hi, Jamie. We had an email from Pino about upgrading our cabin on a cruise in January. What do you think? How much should we bid? I can't tell people how much to bid. I've never bid more than pretty much the minimum. Sometimes I've gone like £5-10 over the minimum. And I've had sort of 50-50 luck with being given the upgrade or not. So it depends how much you want it. We have received an email about our Christmas cruise, and the cheapest upgrade for us from a balcony cabin was like £450 each to get a deluxe. No, that's not true. £350 each to go from a balcony cabin to a deluxe. That's a lot. And then the next one up was the mini conservatory suites, and that was like £750 each. So we're not doing it. We're not. So sorry, Mark, I'm not trying to avoid your question, but personally, for us, we've chosen a cabin grade that we are okay with, and therefore wouldn't bid a huge amount. Kevin Morgan, poor snotty family. Oh, there's nothing poor about that family, Kevin. Honestly, I really hate rudeness and I hate tone. Shireen says, "Hi Jamie, have you ever seen the Northern Lights?" No, I'd love to. I've seen a few people who follow me post pictures of those this year. I think Emma Cruises saw them, so a little bit jelly jealous. I'm not at 200 likes yet. Come on, people, I beg of you. Thank you. Rachel Jones is in the house. Missed us last night. That's all right. Have you any Fred Olsen cruises booked for the future? No, but I'm hoping to sail with Fred Olsen in June and in July/August, or maybe both, actually. Ooh, exciting. Yeah, I'll keep that one under wraps for now because I'm actually hopefully working with Fred Olsen on this particular journey. So that would be awesome. They did invite me actually to a gifted cruise next month, and I can't go because I'm at work. So I would have loved to. It's like a 2-weeker as well. So maybe I should just give up work, if I'm getting these invites, give up work. Cruising Gaze question will be in Basingstoke on the 28th. If you fancy a beverage. That's really kind of you, but I don't think that's going to work actually. Otherwise, I would have been there because I think that's the date we are coming back from our Marella cruise. Is that the Saturday? So I'm not sure that will work. Let me have a look at dates. Any other time I would have said yes, definitely. Gary and Tina. Hi, wifely. Am I your wife, Gary? Is that Gary Webber? Are you calling me your wife now? What's going on, Gary? God, poor Tina. Hashtag poor Tina. Gaynor England says, Amanda. Gaynor? What's that mean? That's random. Kevin Morgan. Nick wants to know if you married at first sight UK. Oh, my work colleagues told me I've got to watch Married at First Sight because I would love it. I quite like the old housewives, from New Jersey and all that sort of jazz. Salt Lake City, I love all of that. So I probably would like it. And then Kathy says, Amanda Abingdon. Who is Amanda? The guy with no brain using 100% of his brain. Do I have the right to draw you? I want something to do. No, you don't have the right to draw me. That's creepy. So no. Thank you. Look, you've made me turn to alcohol. Kate Rosemary Jones, any new trips to the Canaries? Oh, January. Yeah. Fly cruise. Maffle's coming. It's going to be awesome. Commodore Steve, I'm on Queen Elizabeth Thursday. Have you been? No, not Queen Elizabeth, but Queen Vic. I believe they are pretty much identical. Absolutely loved Queen Vic. Oh, I think the backsides are a bit different, aren't they? Their afts are a bit different. I just think Cunard is fantastic. Lynn, there are some saddos in the world, sadly. Saddos. Life's too short to be miserable. Might be talking about this one. Not sure. Or someone else. Oh, it could be that snotty family. Gosh, how judgmental am I, folks? Oh, we're getting closer to the 200 likes. Yes, come on, everybody. You're doing a good job. Lorraine has a question. Lorraine has sailed Princess 3 times and really enjoyed them. Tried P&O as unfortunately wasn't a fan. Do you think the newer ships would be better? Well, it depends which ships you sailed on, Princess. I'm assuming you went on the Royal class ships because the older Princess ships are pretty much the same as Azura and Ventura. I mean, I prefer P&O's newer ships, Iona and Avia, to Azura and Ventura. I have to say, there's just a lot more to do. There's more food options. But, each to their own. So personally, I prefer the newer ships, apart from Aurora. God bless Aurora and all those who vessel in her. Sorry, give me one moment. You're not allowed to make yourself laugh, are you? Because that's really cringe. I don't know why these things come out of my mouth sometimes. How very dare you, says Kevin. I don't know what we're talking about. Christy says we'll be in Basingstoke in November, the 12th, if fancy an iced coffee. Ah, that sounds nice. Message me separately, okay? Because I won't remember. I love getting all these invitations. That's great. Thank you. Melanie Hill's here. Lovely to have you, Melanie. Thank you for being here. Right, let me scroll down a bit without hopefully scrolling past some of your fabulous questions. Okay, Trekker 1864. Triangle was set on a ferry on the North Sea, early 80s. Didn't work. Look it up for a laugh. I will do that anon. Kevin says, fantastic dark skies up Mount Teide. I don't know if he's being sarcastic or rude, but I love it up that mount myself. John Wallace, first cruise next week on Discovery 2. Yay! Oh, John, I hope you enjoy it. Please let us know how you get on. Love a bit of Marella. I love Discovery as well. Fantastic ship. Melanie, any chance of a little fur appearing? Oh, what? What are we talking about there, Melanie? I've got a little patch here. You're talking about the rats. Maybe Matthew will bring in one of the babies. If he's listening, I don't think he's listening. If he can hear me, he might bring in a little baby so you can see one of them. They are on my behind the scenes vlog, though, that I'm filming at the moment, all of them. Kevin Morgan says, at Melanie, do you want to rephrase that? Well, it's too late now, isn't it? Because look, a bit of fur, just a little bit. I think she means the rats, though, doesn't she? Lauren, did you mention Arcadia to Amsterdam next month? That's my first. No. Yes, I'm going on Arcadia. I can't remember the date. Can someone look it up for me? When is the Amsterdam cruise? I think it's around the 20th or something of November. I think that's when I'm going. Come on, everybody, book onto that one. It'll be great. We'll have a lovely time. I'll book out the Crow's Nest or something, and we can all have a nice coffee in the evening. Haley, watching with, I thought you said watching the hubby then. I thought, oh, don't talk to me about this. Watching with hubby, trussed up like Christmas turkeys as it's Baltic, your warmth and humour shine through. That's such a nice comment. Thank you. Oh, I might have to take a little screenshot of that later. Your warmth and humour shine through. I'll tell my students that tomorrow when they're fed up with me. Shout out, says Jamza, to Ruby the dog. There you go. Hi, Ruby the dog. Commodore, Virgin are awesome. I totally agree, Commodore Steve. Chaz and Dave, did you have a snack cupboard on MSC? I've explained that one. Pizza and Yacht Club snacks all the way. Yes, someone got my Double Meat Palace reference earlier. Buffy. Oh, God, I love Buffy. John, I have been on Discovery, which is identical to Discovery 2. So if you want to have a look at those vlogs, please do so. I think it's a delightful ship, I must say. Mark, the end of the world is coming. Oh my goodness. Is it? It kind of feels like it. If you watch the news, it does feel like it, doesn't it? Oh, come on. I need 18 more likes to get to that splendid 200 mark. Thank you. So the end of the world is coming, according to Mark, and you can go on any cruise before our demise. Lol. Yeah. Wow, that's funny. What cruise would you go on and what ship? Oh my God, that's really difficult. I would do it around the world, definitely. Probably with Cunard, if it were around the world jobby. Yeah, I think so. What about you, Mark? Gosh, I'm going to need more drink now if we're ending. Pauline asks, did you manage to go to Miniature Wonderland in Hamburg? When we went to Hamburg, we went to bars and restaurants and bars. No. But I have booked to go there on our cruise February half term. I have actually booked that trip, so I'll be there then. I'll let you know how it is. Alan, as you like horror, Alien Romulus comes out next year. Oh, as in a continuation of the Alien films or going back? Tell me more, Alan. I need to know. I love the Alien films. Commodore Steve, question. I'm single. A friend said I need to put an upside-down pineapple on my cabin door. Damn right you do. And don't just put one pineapple on your door, Steve. You get a whole host of pineapples. Don't put them all upside down everywhere. Just cover your cabin door in them, okay? And make sure your shorts have them, your vest, your t-shirt, whatever, your tie, your bow tie, pineapples all the way. 11 more likes, and then I will love you all forever. I hope that answers your question, Steve. If anyone else would like to talk pineapples, please be my guest. But you know I'm correct when I say as many as possible. Someone called T, is it just T? T. Oh, well, I mean, that's very succinct. I'm 24, my significant other won't come on a cruise. Boo! What do we say to that? Boo! So would sleeping with one of the older single ladies I see wearing pineapple dresses be a problem ethically? You naughty little minx. I don't think so. No. I mean, if your other half is selfish enough to not want to go on a cruise, there you go. Do ethics even come into it? It's not ethical to not want to go on a cruise with your partner, surely. That's not ethical. You know, rewind a little bit with that conversation with your partner. Go back to the core issue is your partner won't support you. Okay. Oh my God, I could have my own like agony uncle channel. Can you believe it? I'd have to like be the cause for loads of people splitting up, wouldn't I? Wow, things have taken a turn tonight, haven't they? No pun intended. Jackie, bless you. Gary doesn't like flying. Sorry, folks. I'm really taken back that some of my family who I haven't seen for years are on here. Gary doesn't like flying, but he's not convinced about sailing either. Oh, that is definitely the Tiffany way, though, Jackie, isn't it? It is the Tiffany way. Has he watched any of the vlogs, though? What about doing a short cruise to start with? Just a 2 or 3 nighter? I think that's the way to start, maybe. RJ says, on a 2-week Marella cruise in May 2024, congratulations. Your review of the outside cabin. But have you gone on Discovery 2 to the Med? No, I've just done Discovery, but like I said earlier, they are pretty much identical ships. So you're going to get exactly the same layout, and the restaurants are all the same. The menus should be the same, etc. Jana or Jana, just trying to work out what you'd order from room service. We need menu bingo. I love that idea. I absolutely love that. Oh, 8 more likes, please, and take us to 200. Actually, someone did say on your vlogs, just don't tell us what you've chosen. We're going to guess what you're going to eat from the menu. Guy with no brain using 100% of his brain has retracted the message. We don't do that here, Guy with no brain. And I'm still thinking you're a student from school. Notice you haven't said yes or no. Naughty. Kathy, my profile picture. The dog is a Bichon Maltese, not a poodle. Oh my God. Has anyone seen Kathy's little profile picture? I thought it was a poodle. I'm really sorry. I've like misprofiled your dog. Can you forgive me for that, Kathy? Please do. Susan says, love your vlogs. Thank you. Really helped us when deciding our first cruise. We are hooked. Countdown on to second cruise, 25 weeks and 6 days. Avia Med. I love Avia. I love the Med. Who's counting? You are. And good for you. I'd be counting as well. I'm always counting. Lux says 3335. New to your YouTube channel. I'm looking at booking a cruise for myself and my wife. I've seen your MSC vlog. I'm interested in P&O, but who to book through? I'm really sorry. I always go, I nearly always, 99.9% of the time go direct. I'm a total control freak, in case you haven't realized or picked up on that. When I've gone through a TA before, and also with Igloo, I either encountered problems or delays, and I don't like delays. Do I look like the sort of person who is patient? No. I just go direct. Sorry. David Webb, poor Shirley. If the train passengers saw that, they'd be worried about what's happening. Yes, they would. Help me. Yeah. I don't have Shirley locked up here, by the way. I haven't like kidnapped her or anything. Mark, thank you, Jamie, for your advice. You're welcome, Mark. Anytime. Emma P. Can tell you're a teacher. You made a boring subject like Stonehenge sound almost interesting. Oh, you know what? I think I did. And I think I did such a good job. I had other people then commenting saying, "Oh, since you love that so much, have you thought about going here?" And I'm like, no, that was enough culture for me. I've got to be honest with you, folks. It really was. 2 more likes, please. 200 is the benchmark. It's the benchmark. Millie, what do you get if you get to 200 likes? Prestige and more self-esteem. I don't go to bed upset. That's it. You don't get anything. If you're wondering if YouTube does anything, they don't. I just like 200 as a minimum. That's it. It's like an OCD thing I've got going on. Okay. Shani, porn there. Oh, gosh, we've just caught up on all the porny bits, haven't we? I'm really sorry that I misread that earlier. We've got a lot of pineapples. Yes, have it on your pizza. I don't mind pineapple on pizza, actually. I think pineapple belongs anywhere. Melanie is still traumatized by the original alien emergent in the first original film. I loved that scene. I still love that. I'd like to recreate that scene, actually. I could do that for behind the scenes, couldn't I? Mark, I've seen some other cruise bloggers organize a fans cruise. Do you have any plans from yourself to do? And by the way, I would go on a South America cruise on Aurora. Oh, yeah. So I have been advertising, although not prolifically. I think it's a 3-night cruise on P&O Aurora next August, around the 20th or something. It's just a short Guernsey cruise. I keep saying I'm going to advertise that fully, and I haven't yet. Oh, there's plenty of time though. You will all be welcome. The thing is, I'm going on a cruise every 3 weeks, so the chances are you could easily come on one of those, happily sit down, have a little chin wag and a drink or 2 or 3 or 4 5 6 7 with you. Hi Jamie, it's G. I'm afraid of heights and lifts. Could I still do a cruise? Maybe a small ship, like a Fred Olsen ship, a seaborne ship. I mean, look, they are high. If you were in a cabin on deck 18, as I was a couple of weeks ago, and you're afraid of heights, you're going to feel that. All right. So I would just perhaps for your first one, choose a small ship and see how you get on with that. What's your Facebook, Jamie? It's Jamie W. Robbins. And you are very welcome to head on over there, unless you're one of my cheeky students spying on me. You won't be able to get in. Your name's not on the list. You're not coming in. Oh, you can only find a Jamie Robbins with 2 followers. Oh, I think there are a few more than that. Try again, Jamie W. Robbins. You'll know it's me because I think I'm on Iona, glass of bubbly. I've got me finest on as well. No pineapples though. Lynn, carry on vlogging, Jamie. You are fandabidozy. Yay! Fandabidozy. Thank you. RJ, Amanda Abington is the lady on SCD you like. Oh, thank you. I wondered what you were talking about. On Strictly Come Dancing. Yeah. Any plans for a Cunard cruise, Jamie? Yeah, I've done 2. If you want to check on my channel, just travel blog Jamie, Queen Victoria and Queen Mary too. But as I've said, I'll be going on Queen Anne next summer with Mafu. Okay, book with me, says Commodore Steve. Why not? Hox Travels, are you a ship or destination cruiser after all your trips? A bit of both, actually. I sort of go in phases with that kind of thing, like I do with most things in life, to be honest with you. Thank you, 211 likes. That's beautiful. Gorgeous people, you. Mwah. Arcadia, for example, going to Amsterdam. I've been on Arcadia before. I've been to Amsterdam many times. I'm not going necessarily for the destination there. I just want the cruise experience. And also, whilst I haven't watched this vlog, I noticed a very cutting, damning thumbnail from some vloggers about Arcadia being like the worst and they're never, ever doing that again. And I don't know why, but every time I see something like that, I'm like, well, I'm going to go on it. I want to see for myself. I just think you have to find things out for yourself. So I'm not really very good at listening to other people. Sorry about that. I'll be your 200th. Oh, 200. Oh, thank you, Commodore Steve. I think he's referring to like, by the way. It's oh God, we've been here 1 hour and 5 minutes together. I'm going to wrap up in 5. I'm hoping to get to the rest through the rest of your questions. Chrissy said they booked through Hayes Travel, no problem. They did all the paperwork, etc. I think Hayes has got quite a good reputation. Yeah. Andrew, we're off on Ventura Saturday. Very excited. Have a great cruise, Andrew. Let us know how you get on. Darcy, what was your first cruise? That was P&O Oceana. It was a Christmas cruise. It was about 12, 13 years ago. And I was hooked. Like from the moment I stepped on board, and they gave me some mulled wine, I was like, okay, I can do this. Loved it. Burnt toast. Oh, awesome. We are from Tadley. Didn't realize you were only up the road after watching for a few months and hearing you mention Amazing Stoke, small world. Yeah. Oh, well, let's go for a coffee or stronger. Disney Dave. Oh, I miss Disney. Is the Harbour Hotel and Spa Southampton worth the rather high nightly rate? Yes. I mean, I paid £87 to stay in that hovel. I'm going to really trigger some of you on. I've really upset people about the Ibis budget. Like, you can't say that. You already know that it's going to be dirty because it's budget. I'm like, oh, budget doesn't equate dirty. It just means they don't have many facilities, and I'm all right with that. Yes, it's worth it, Disney Dave. I wouldn't necessarily go over a certain amount. And someone commented earlier, if you have a little look up, that the rooms were going for about 150 in November, which I think is a really good deal for that hotel personally. Jamie W. Robbins. So that's me. I think I've nearly caught up. Have I nearly caught up? I don't know. I feel like have I missed a whole swathe of questions from you all? Have I done DVC member cruise? No, I haven't actually, Michael, just to keep that short. Anne-Marie, Savvy Blanc, love a bit of Savvy Blanc. Susan said 230 people watching, only 147 likes. What? No, that's 214 now. That must have been you, Susan. They were all scared of you. Do you know if there are still bad queues on Ventura? Asked Andrew. I'm hearing mixed things, actually. I think if you are joining a virtual line to use the main dining room on Ventura, just go, be chilled, find somewhere to sit, have some drinks, and don't get stressed like I was. I was with my mum, and it was quite difficult with her in terms of her mobility and getting her places. And, I didn't want my mum to have to wait an hour and 45 minutes to have a dinner or an hour to have a breakfast when we're already out and she can't move around much. So just found that a bit stressful, but I've heard mixed things. Just go enjoy it. You're going to be fine. Steve is doing the Med this Christmas on Iona. Awesome. I shall be in the Caribbean if the Malif Error flight actually makes it. Oh God, I better not say that. Have you ever gone on any Far East cruises? No, I haven't. I've been to that part of the world, but I'd love to cruise that part of the world. I'm going to do that. That's something I want to look into, actually. You're welcome, Darcy. Dawn. Hi, Dawn. First time on Aurora on Sunday. Oh, wow, Transatlantic Caribbean. Oh, my God, I am very jelly about that. Have a great time. Love Aurora. Melanie, someone's cocking his head to listen to what you are saying. I think you have another fan. I'm presuming that's a dog. I've missed lots. I missed a big section of questions, did I? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm getting better at it though, aren't I? Listen, folks, I've been on here an hour and 9 minutes. This is the record, and I can't believe so many of you are still here watching. Haven't you got anything better to do? Michael Morris has retracted a message. We don't do that. Sorry, Tina, I've missed a massive section. Listen, if you've got one last burning question or two, post them now. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap up. Arcadia is awesome, says Mark. Glad to hear it. Michael, Googled upside down pineapple, things I learned from your channel. Oh, I don't think, did I mention that on my channel? I don't know. Linda, it's definitely more than 2 people on my Facebook. I promise you. It's Jamie W. Robbins. There's about 1,300, 400 on there. If you want to message me separately, I'll just give you the direct link. Okay, and I'll put the direct link as well in community settings on YouTube as well. But it's definitely, if you got Jamie W. Robbins, 1B, be careful. Eric is indeed little person dressed in a fur coat. Oh, you're sad, Commodore. There's nothing on TV. Gosh, apparently these sorts of things in vlogging is like new TV for some people, which I think is awesome, actually. I wouldn't mind a TV channel of my own, actually. Your vlogs are good fun. Don't change. I will not, Elizabeth. I promise you. I might get a little bit ruder as I get older and a bit less patient. Victoria, you mentioned you had tattoos. Oh, you did have one today for your birthday. Let's have a look, Victoria. My favorite tattoo, I've got a sun and moon here. It needs coloring in again, though, because I had it years ago. I was actually going to get another tattoo quite recently. You are the best. Oh, thank you. Very informative and funny. Thank you, Chucky. You're welcome. What subject do you teach, Jamie? That would be Spanish. And I'm going for the last two questions. Jamie, time for you to get yourself another drink. Yeah, definitely. And finally, Commodore Steve, I'm getting a pineapple tat. Tats and guns and pineapples. Listen, you lovely lot. I'm off on a cruise this weekend. I still have some MSC vlogs coming out. Please don't miss my behind the scenes vlog. I think it's quite unique and good fun. I hope you enjoy that. I'm going to be posting on YouTube in the community area some pictures and updates from our Marella Voyager cruise to the Med. I hope you enjoy those. Thank you so much as always. Oh, look at this. Look, just as I'm about to do me farewells. Thank you as always for your continued support. I really appreciate it. Your positivity, and it's just pretty overwhelming, actually. It's brilliant. I really appreciate it. I'm going to stay focused on the information and the fun. Okay, not going to change. Good night, everybody. Take care of yourselves and each other and your pets and your pineapples. I'll see you in 2 weeks' time, and I'll see you around on all sorts of different platforms. Love to you all. Mwah. Bye for now.